My name is Miss Megan, and I'm so glad you're here with me. This month, we are doing something really special. For 5 weeks, we are going to be learning about how God made everything. Isn't that so exciting? We are doing something a little different this month. This will be the only time I'm with you. I want to share with you what we'll be learning, and then each week I'll send you a separate video so you can hear a Bible story from our friend Ollie. Parents, if you're hanging out with us today, this video will give you a good overview of what we'll be learning about this month. You can watch this whole video now and learn about the whole month, or you can watch it at the beginning of each week by starting it at the week 1 slide. We will discuss what we'll be learning each week and go over the Bible verse so you can know what your little one is learning about. Then you can encourage them to keep learning about God's creation throughout the week. Okay, friends, before we learn about how God made everything, I want to share a verse with you from the Bible. It says, God saw everything he had made and it was very good. Genesis 1:31. Can you do that with me now? God saw everything he had made and it was very good. Genesis 1:31. Great job. We will want to remember that and practice it each week so we can remember that God made everything. On day 1, the very first day of creation, God made the light and dark so we could have day and night. God planned out our days so we could play and learn and have fun during the day, and then we could go to sleep when it's dark outside. Have you ever been afraid of the dark? I have, but I have good news. Because God made it, it is good. We don't have to be afraid of the dark because God made it. Then on day 2, the second day of creation, God made the beautiful sky and all the waters below. Have you ever looked at the sky and wondered why it's blue some days with pretty white clouds, and then other days it looks dark and stormy? God made it special and it looks different all the time. Isn't that so cool? Let's keep learning about how God made everything. Okay, friends, remember on days 1 and 2, God made the light and dark and the sky and waters. On day 3, we learned that God made the land, plants, and sea. If you can, pause the video and go look outside. You can look out the window or open the door to see the grass and the trees and flowers. God made all of that. After God made the water, he made the dirt and the grass so we would have somewhere to walk and live. He pushed apart the waters to make room for land, and he made some beautiful plants. Some of these plants are even things we can eat. Raise your hand if you've had a strawberry or banana or some kind of fruit today, or maybe you had a veggie. God made all of that. Now we've learned about days 1, 2, and 3 of creation. Let's keep learning about how God made everything. This week, we are going to learn about day 4 of creation. Can you hold up 4 fingers with me? On day 4, God made the sun, moon, and stars. God created the sun to keep us warm during the day and the moon to help us see at night, and all of the beautiful twinkling stars in the sky. We love having the sun to give us light during the day so we can see to play with our toys and learn new things. He also made a bunch of stars. If we tried, we could never count them all. There are so many. If you have ever played outside in the sun, raise your hand. If you have ever seen the moon come out at night before you went to sleep, raise your hand. If you have ever seen the stars come out like little lights in the sky, raise your hand. God made all of that. In fact, God made everything. So far, we have learned about days 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's keep learning about how God made everything. Friends, can you believe it? We are already learning about days 5 and 6 of creation. We know that God made the light and dark, sky and water, land, plants, and the sea, and the sun, moon, and stars. Wow, God had already made a lot of things by day 5, but there was still more to create. On days 5 and 6, God made the birds, fish, and every single animal. God didn't just create one kind of bird or fish. He created a lot of different kinds. He made them all different colors and shapes, big birds with black wings and small birds with blue wings. He made big fish, big enough to fill a whole swimming pool, and he made fish so tiny you can barely even see them. He also made a bunch of different animals. He made the small, quiet mouse and the big, loud elephant. He gave some animals funny noises and some animals that don't make any noises at all. But I have a secret to tell you. The most important creation, God's favorite creation, the last thing that God created to finish up creating everything in the world was you and me. On day 6, after God made all the animals, He made people. Because people are God's most special creation, we will talk about them more as we finish talking about how God made everything. Okay, friends, by now we have learned about 6 days of creation. Can you count with me? Day 1 was light and dark. Day 2 was sky and water. Day 3 was land, plants, and seas. Day 4 was the sun, moon, and stars. Day 5 was birds and fish. And day 6 was animals and people. On day 6, we learned that God created His most special creation, us. God loved making us. He made us all different. We each look different. We have different colors of skin and hair. Some of us are tall, while others of us are short. We like different things. We like different foods and toys. And we don't always have the same ideas of how we should play or learn. But God made each of us special and wonderful. We are His most special creation, and He made us good. Then, on the last day of creation, day 7, God did something really special. God rested. He worked hard to make the whole world and everything that's in it. When He finished creating everything, He rested. Have you ever rested? Maybe you've taken a nap or sat down in the shade to cool off after you've been playing in the sun. So, now that we've learned about all 7 days, we have learned that God made everything, and it is good. Good job learning this month, friends. You have done a great job counting and following along. Don't forget to follow along with our friend Ollie as he shares more about each day of creation.